Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite non-KYC crypto trading platforms out there, and this exchange is called BTCC. So I've recently started using this platform to trade, and I've found it to be exceptionally high quality, and it really should be no surprise because this is one of the most long-standing and well-established crypto exchanges in existence. But what really drew me to it initially was the fact that there's no KYC requirement, and users in the US, Canada, Europe, and most other parts of the world can use it without the need for a VPN, which is obviously fantastic. Now, if you're a crypto trader like I am, and particularly if you're into trading derivatives like perpetual futures, then you know how important it is to find a solid exchange with a great reputation. And especially nowadays, many traders are finding it harder and harder to find quality exchanges that don't require a KYC and that don't require a VPN to change your location. Because of course, many traders in the US and Canada specifically, and some parts of Europe and other places as well, have lost access to many popular exchanges in recent times due to regional restrictions. And if you're in one of those areas, then BTCC is definitely something you'll want to know about because they are fully licensed in the US, in Canada, and in Europe. So you can trade crypto and you don't need a VPN, and again, you don't need to KYC either. So that means you don't have to upload your personal information or send a photo of yourself or anything like that. You can just simply sign up and start trading. Now, BTCC is one of the OG trading platforms. They've been around since way back in 2011, making them one of the longest serving crypto exchanges in the world. And they've got over 2.1 million users worldwide. They've got ultra low trading fees and excellent liquidity depth, and they offer very high leverage if you're into that kind of thing, so you can trade with up to 225x leverage on certain pairs. So in my opinion, it's an absolutely fantastic exchange, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this platform. I'll show you all the great features it has to offer, and I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial, so by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to enter and exit trades, open and close long and short positions, how to set up your stop loss and take profit levels, make deposits and withdrawals, and all that good stuff. And because I've found BTCC to be such a rock solid exchange with a stellar reputation that has stood the test of time, I partnered up with them and they're going to absolutely hook my viewers up. So when you sign up using my link down below in the description, you can get up to $11,000 in new user sign up bonuses, plus up to a 70% discount on your trading fees, which is absolutely crazy. So guys, take advantage of the free stuff. And real quick, before we get into the video, if you're enjoying the content and you appreciate this information, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. And of course, do keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a trader and an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research before you make any trading or investment decisions. And now with that said, let's get into it. Okay, so the very first thing you have to do, of course, is to create an account. So just use that link down below in the description, and it's going to take you right here to this page. And again, you can get that 11,000 USDT bonus plus up to 70% off your trading fees when you use my link. And all you have to do is just enter your email address right here in this box and then create a password. And then click next, and then you have to verify your email address, and that's all you've got to do. Then you're good to go. Now back here inside my account, this is the trading area, and as you can see here, I've got an open trade here on Link, and I'm going to show you how to set up these trades and how to set your stop loss, your take profit levels, and all of that in just a moment. But before you can start trading, of course, first you have to deposit funds. So up here at the top where it says deposit right here, you can click on crypto deposit, and that takes you right here to the deposit page. Now, as I mentioned, this does not require any KYC whatsoever. The only time that they do require a KYC is if you're depositing fiat or withdrawing fiat. So you probably notice when you mouse over deposit, there's the option to make a fiat deposit. So just make sure that you click crypto deposit. Okay, then right here in this box, you can just leave it on USDT. That's what most traders use. Of course, if you want to use some other form of collateral, they do have these other coins that you can choose from. Okay, but I always trade with USDT. Then right here, you're going to choose which blockchain you want to use to make this deposit. So they've got Tron, they've got Ethereum, and they've got the Binance Smart Chain. So just choose your network. So I usually use BEP20. Okay, and then right here it says deposit confirmed futures account. Okay, so that is going to deposit your funds into your futures account. And then down here in this box, you can choose the amount that you want to deposit. And then all you have to do is come over here where it says deposit address. And I've got this set to MetaMask wallet because that's what I'm using to make my deposits. But all you have to do is just copy this address that it gives you right here. So you can either just copy it manually or you can use this button right here to copy it to your clipboard. And then just make sure you send this amount of USDT or whatever coin you chose on this network to that address. And that's all you've got to do. And then within just a few minutes, it will all go through and get confirmed. And those funds will show up in your futures account. And then once you've done that, you can actually start trading by mousing over where it says futures and then clicking on USDTM perpetual futures. And this is what it looks like inside the futures trading area. So right here, this is where you can choose the pair that you want to trade. So you can click here and you can select from any of their many pairs that they offer. And of course, you can search for a particular pair if you're looking for one. So if you were looking for ETH, for example, you could type ETH and there you see ETH USDT. So you could click there and now you'd be able to trade this pair ETH USDT. So of course, they've got their trading view chart right here with all the familiar trading view tools over here on the left sidebar. Then of course, you can choose from your time frames. So you've got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, etc. You can mouse over right here and choose from additional time frames as well. Then of course, they've got their order book over here. And they've actually got this really cool feature where they allow you to change between live trading and demo trading. So if you're not all that familiar with trading or you just want to get a little bit of practice on this particular platform before you start trading live funds, you can use the demo trading option. And everything works exactly the same as it does with live trading. It's just with virtual funds instead. Okay, so for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to leave it on demo trading here. And now over here on the right-hand side, this is where you actually do your trading. So you'll see up here, it says leverage. So you can click here and select the amount of leverage that you want to use. Now you can either click right here and slide this left and right to choose your amount of leverage, or you can actually just type whatever amount that you want. So if you wanted to use 50x leverage, you could type 50 right here. Okay, for now, I'm just going to leave it on 20. And then when you've got the amount that you want, you can click confirm. Okay, and then down below that, you see you've got market orders, limit orders, and your stop loss / take profit orders. Now, I really like that anytime you mouse over these, a little box pops up that explains exactly what these things mean. That's very helpful. But of course, market orders just basically enter your trade at the best possible price right then and there. Whereas with a limit order, you can preset a level at which you want to enter or exit a trade. And then when price reaches that level, your trade will be executed. Now, if you have it on market order, of course, it's just going to take the best bid price, so you don't have to enter anything right below that. But then if you had limit order, you would need to enter the price at which you want that trade to execute. Okay, now for now, I'm going to leave it on market. Then below that, this is where you enter the quantity. Now you can either enter this in the amount of the coin on the left-hand side of the pair. So in this case, this is ETH USDT. So if you wanted to enter your position size in terms of ETH, you could leave this right here where it says ETH, or you could click here and change this to place order by contract value and then hit confirm. And that's going to allow you to enter your position size in terms of the USDT value. Now do keep in mind that when you're entering your position size right here, this multiplies your margin amount by your leverage amount. So remember that margin is the actual amount of USDT that you're using. Okay, that's how much of your own money you're putting into the trade. And then that gets multiplied by the amount of leverage that you've chosen. And that gives you your total position size. Okay, so if I wanted to use $100 of my own money, with that 20x leverage, that would give me a position size of 100 times 20, which is 2,000. Okay, so right here in this box, I could type 2,000 USDT. Okay, and then before you actually enter your trade, you can just check down here where it says margin, and that shows you the amount of margin that you need for a long position on the left-hand side and for a short position on the right-hand side. And you see it's round about 100 USDT, give or take, just depending on the spread. But that is nice to be able to confirm down here before you actually enter your trade. Then down below that, they have this box right here where it says set take profit / stop loss. So I can click right here, and there you see these boxes pop up. So I could enter my take profit level right here and my stop loss level right here. Now, of course, a take profit level is the level at which I want to take profits, right? So if I'm entering a long trade, that means that I anticipate the price to go up. So for example, on this chart right here, maybe I'm expecting the price to rise to about this level here. So I could set my take profit at about $3,140. So I could type 3140. And then the stop loss is just the opposite. It's the level at which I'm willing to exit the trade at a loss. Now, of course, it's not actually always at a loss, because when the trade is well in profit, you can actually move your stop loss above your entry level. But the reason that this exists is to minimize your loss, or at least to predefine the amount that you're willing to lose on any given trade. Okay, so for example, let's say that I think that I'm wrong if the price actually goes below this area here. So I could set my stop loss at 3,087. Okay, so over here I could type 3087. And by the way, guys, I'm just kind of making these up. These are not actual trades that I'm entering right now. This video is not about actual specific trade setups. I've got other videos here on my channel if you do want to check out some of that information, but this is just purely for demonstration purposes, okay? So don't go make these trades just because you see me doing these here, okay? Now, with that said, once I've got everything where I want it, I could go ahead and enter a long trade by clicking this button right here where it says buy/long. If I do that, this confirmation box pops up and I can go ahead and click order confirmation. Now, I'm not going to do that right now, but it really is that simple. And it's exactly the same process if I wanted to short. Okay, so if I want to enter a short, I could click sell/short and the same box would pop up. I could confirm it and then my trade would be executed. Now, once you have entered a trade, they show up down here. So again, I've got this link trade open. So if I click here, it's going to take me back here to the link chart. And this shows you all the details of your trade. So I had 20x leverage. This was in a short direction. You can see that under direction. This shows the order size. That was 800 link, the average open price, the current price, and here is your P&L, or your profit and loss. So currently this trade is up $35, now $36. And of course it keeps changing as the price changes. And then there's your P&L percentage amount. And if you ever want to share this, you can click this little icon right here and it gives you this little P&L card that you can then share on social media or wherever you want. Okay, now exit out of that. Now, right here, it has your estimated liquidation price and the risk ratio. Then over here, it has your take profit and stop loss if you've already set those up. So you see, I do have one stop loss right here. So when I click here, you can see the details of this stop loss. It is a market stop loss order, and there is the pending order price, or the order price at which this stop loss will be executed. Now, if I wanted to cancel this, I could just click this cancel button right here. Okay, now if I forgot to enter a stop loss or a take profit, I can always add those later by clicking right here where it says add. So that makes this box pop up, and I could either choose to add a take profit, which I haven't yet done, or I could add a stop loss. So if I only wanted to add, say, another stop loss, but not a take profit, I could deselect this box, and now I'm just entering a stop loss amount. And you can either set this stop loss at a particular price in USDT terms, in which case you would enter that number right here, or you could do this in percentage terms. So for example, if I wanted to exit the trade, if I was down, say, 20%, I could enter 20% right there, and then it automatically populates the price that it would have to reach for you to be down 20%, and it shows you what your estimated P&L would be down below that. Okay, now it's the same thing with take profit. So for example, if you wanted to take profit at a particular price, you could enter that price right here, or if you had a particular percentage that you wanted to go ahead and take profits on, like let's say once it hits 80% profits, you see I enter that right there and it automatically gives me the price that it would have to reach, and then it also shows me what my estimated P&L would be. You can also slide this bar over to choose how much of your position you want to exit when that stop loss level is hit. So if you wanted to exit the entire position, you could just leave this on 100%. But if you only wanted to exit, say, 50% of the trade, you could move this to 50%. Or if you wanted to exit 25%, you could move it to 25%, etc., etc. And this is also useful when you want to set up multiple take profit levels or multiple stop loss levels. Okay, you can scale out of your position gradually by setting these fractional levels where you're only exiting a portion of your position at each level. And that's useful if you want to take some risk off the table at certain predefined spots. But again, this is not a strategy video. This is just purely to show you how it all works. Okay, so then once you've got this set where you want it, you can click confirm. Now, beside that, it has the area that says used USDT. This shows you your margin amount, or how much of your own USDT you are using in the trade. So for my trade, this is $497.40. And it shows you your open time beside that. Now, they also have this button right here that says reverse. So this allows you to automatically take the exact same position size and reverse the direction. So if you were in a short trade, but then the price starts going the opposite direction and you realize that you're wrong and you want to enter a long position instead, you can just click this reverse button to automatically reverse the direction of your trade. Okay, now when you want to actually exit your trade and close it out, you can do that by using the close button, and that goes ahead and closes it out at whatever level the price is at that moment. Okay, so your P&L amount will just be locked in right then and there. Now over here in the bottom right, they have the assets area that shows you your current P&L, and this is going to be aggregated across all of your trades if you have multiple trades open. And it also shows you your used margin amount, your balance, the risk level, and the forced liquidation price. And you can actually click on any of these words if you need more explanation about exactly what P&L means or what the used means, etc., etc. Okay, so now let's talk about how to withdraw from the platform. So I'm going to switch back over to live trading. And now up here at the top, I'm going to mouse over where it says assets, and then I'm going to come down here and click withdraw. And that takes you right here to the withdrawal page. So it's very similar to the deposit page. You just select the currency that you're withdrawing right here in this box. Then you select which network you're withdrawing on. So that's either the TRC20 network, the ERC20 network, or the BEP20 network. So let's say that you were withdrawing to the Binance Smart Chain, you would select BEP20. Then you enter your withdrawal address right here. Again, just make sure that it is the same network that you selected up here. So if you selected BEP20, make sure you're entering a BEP20 wallet address. Okay, so then once you've entered it in that box, then you select your withdrawal address platform. So if you're withdrawing to Binance, Bitfinex, Bybit, Coinbase, etc. So for me, I'd be withdrawing to MetaMask, so you just select that. And then you can enter the withdrawal amount right here in this box and then just hit confirm. And that's all you have to do. Your withdrawal will be processed as they describe down below. Now they also offer spot trading as well. So up at the top, if you mouse over spot, you can see you can click right here, spot trading. And this is what the spot trading area looks like. So it's very similar. Over here is the area where you can actually do your trading. So you can choose to either buy or sell. And this can be a limit order or a market order, or you can set a trigger limit as well. Now you can choose your pair, of course, over here in the same area, just like we did when we were trading futures. Now they don't have nearly as many pairs to trade spot on this exchange, but they do have several major coins, as you can see right here. Okay, so there it is, guys. That is BTCC. That is how you use this platform. Again, this is one of my favorite exchanges out there right now. Again, they're one of the OG long-standing players in the crypto space. They've been around since 2011. And once again, they do not require a KYC. They don't require a VPN. And of course, that's getting much harder to find these days, with the exception of some brand new exchanges that are just popping up that don't really have any reputation. And I'm personally not comfortable going with those kinds of exchanges, especially when I'm putting my funds on their platform. So I'm really glad that I found out about BTCC, and I hope you guys enjoy this platform as much as I do. So once again, guys, if you do want to check it out, you can get up to $11,000 in new user sign-up bonuses, plus up to 70% off your trading fees when you sign up using my link down below in the description. So guys, enjoy the free stuff, and if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on a future video. Also, if you're interested in more trading related content, I share lots of my trades, my trade setups, and all kinds of other cool stuff over on my Twitter and in my Telegram group. So make sure you join those. I've got links for all that stuff down below in the description as well. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.